Audio Jungle. Audio
There we go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of our podcast. We're so glad you took some time out of your busy schedule to join us this evening. I am C. Carter. Joining beside me is Jose and Brandon. And fellas, we have a lot to discuss tonight.
Yeah,
That's a given.
Absolutely. And we hope that some of our buddies join us as we continue on this show. But let's first talk about the NBA Finals. It's all set up and ready to go.
yeah.
I kind of wanted Boston
the
to.
eighth seed in the Eastern Conference. The Miami Heat against the Denver Nuggets.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Boston to win just so I can dunk on you so fucking hard.
Yeah, but Miami trolled Boston, so
Boston told themselves.
Let me explain something here because I saw the game last night and I was saying to myself, "Oh, if we saw a reverse sweep, I was going to download every you blew it video, every video saying that you blew it or you had your chance and you blew it and all that." And then when Jason Tatum went down with an injury, I said to myself, well, that game is over. Boston was putting up so many bricks, you could build a house and a barbecue grill on the side. It was that bad. The final score of that game was 103 to 84. I mean, it was that bad. And I tell you guys what, it's going to be a very interesting finals we're going to see between the Heat and the Nuggets.
To say the least, yeah.
Yeah, game one is going to be Thursday in Denver at the Ball Arena. So that's going to be a very interesting game. And I just got through listening to your name tree, giving his opinion on it. And overall, though, who would have thunk that HC would get all the way to the finals?
I mean, Brandon did because he actually gave a little stat on the last time an AC got to the finals.
Yeah, so, the New York Knicks did back in 1999. They went all the way to the finals and they lost to the San Antonio Spurs. Now, the thing of it is, I think Denver probably might be a little bit too powerful for Miami, just a little bit, because you still got Jamal Murray out there. I mean, who?
Yeah, but the only he's part of the key factor. But the only other factor is Porter Jr. Because both of them were injured back then. Now that they're playing their own key roles, oh boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to mention, let's not forget about the Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
Last year's MVP of the NBA regular season. The first second rounder to do it.
Nikola Jokic.
And also, let me bring this up. Also, you look at how the Miami Heat got to the finals. I mean, basically, Jimmy Butler just simply said, "Get on my back, shoulder. Get on my back, boys, and I'll carry this team to the finals." And that's basically what he did. Both him and Bam Adebayo.
Here's the funny part about that. It's not only Jimmy Butler, but you got to understand about the other people that's there, like Duncan Robinson, Matt Strus, Caleb Martin. You got to think about the rest of the players around that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, not too many people was expecting much from Miami, but this team jailed.
And here's another thing, too. I hear that Tyler Hero is coming back to play in the NBA final, probably around games 3 to 4.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you, this was, first of all, this playoff run in the NBA has been nothing short of amazing. I mean, Denver, the number 1 seed in the West, like you said, Brandon, playing against the number 8 seed in the East, and I'm pretty sure nobody is sleeping on Miami this time.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, well, except me.
Well, I know you're still a little bit disappointed, Jose. You was really hoping for that reverse sweep. You were
Yeah. I
really
was
hoping to
really,
see it.
And Jimmy
I
Butler's
was
like,
really, I was really hoping for
get back
Boston
here.
to win, so that I could duck up Brandon so much. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I know you're a little bit sad and disappointed, but
Yeah, but that's okay because who do you have to win the finals?
oof. Let me just go. Just
I see people saying Denver about like 5 or 6.
That's true. Yeah, Miami's gonna put up a hell of a fight. That's a given.
Yeah. But honestly, though, can you imagine both going to, like, say, I don't know, maybe all 7?
I think it's possible.
That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that.
Well,
I mean,
think
it is a bit of a
that's
stretch, like you said,
possible.
but can you imagine?
True.
There you go.
What's also possible is a clean sweep from one of the teams.
I highly doubt we're going to see a sweep. I
Yeah, I highly doubt
doubt
I
it.
that
mean,
too.
it
But
happened. I mean, it happened once,
yeah, once.
and that was with Cleveland and Golden State. Yeah,
Yeah. I think that was a sweep.
Yeah, it happened once. I doubt it'll happen again. But if it does, I'm going Denver for that one for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's totally understandable because Denver has a lot of firepower. So I can see how
Yeah,
come
that's
so
true.
many people are going for the Nuggets. I can totally see how come they're doing that. Don't discount Miami though. Do not
well,
discount. So but I think it's very, very good. This is gonna be a very interesting series, and like we said, it's very repeating. The series starts Thursday in Denver at the Ball Arena Thursday evening on ABC. So that's gonna be good.
Yep.
Sticking in the NBA, fellas, we do have a coach announcement that was made.
yeah.
Uh,
Nick Nurse is saying, "Yeah, I'm heading to Boston."
Actually, he's had the Philly.
Well, Philly. Well, yeah, but
He said, "Yeah,
but, but in all seriousness, though, you gotta ask yourself, if Nick Nurse is gonna be there, what the hell would that mean for Embiid and for James Harden?
That's a very good question because
Well, for
we
Harden, I don't know because it seems like every team he goes to, if they get to the playoffs, he's gonna choke.
well hold on that thought for a second, Jose, because you really gotta ask yourself this question, and I think your name Tree was asking that same question too, because I mean Joe Embiid is not getting any younger. We're not saying that he's
He
you know
can't be effective, but he can. But he is.
yeah, and
Father Time always wins.
yeah, the injuries I think is beginning to catch up with him. you know, and we're going from goodbye doc to hello nurse. But if you see Animaniacs, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know. We
But
know.
I think that the thing of it is that what does Philadelphia go from here? I mean, you gave Doc Rivers 3 years, and the furthest you got during his 3 years was the Eastern Conference semifinals. That's it. That's all. Um, but it will be very interesting to see what they'll do, what Philadelphia is going to do. Also, you have to wonder. I know Tree was also bringing up about teams that didn't make it this far, kind of like a debriefing of the teams that made the playoffs. You got to look at what's going on with Minnesota. Are they going to keep Rudy Gobert? And by the way, that trade turned out to be a complete disaster for the
You,
Timberwolves.
well,
As
well, at least they ain't the Mavericks.
I mean, yeah, the Mavericks
they're
just completely
partially
tanked.
expected. I mean, compared to the Mavericks, oh boy.
They
Yeah.
traded everything to get Kyrie Irving, and they just ended up like the Denver Broncos.
Get
Okay,
in there, Cody.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I'm not away. I just, so
You
some stuff around the house needed to be taken care of. So then,
Well, I
that
think
doesn't-
the thing of it is, and we were speaking about the NBA Finals. We just got through speaking about the NBA Finals.
oh yeah.
You are a little bit late, but that's beside the point.
So Jose, how do you feel about your Celtics choking?
Well, here's the thing. I don't have a favorite team. It's just that it's expected, to be honest with you.
You did say that Celtics would win and Brandon's team would lose.
Yes, I did. Just so that way I can dunk on them. That didn't happen. It seems like Boston dunked themselves and their entire city into the frickin' whatever.
Sadly,
river's there.
Now we was also let me go ahead and continue what I was speaking
Yeah, go
about.
ahead, Carter.
We have seen teams that made. I mean, we all thought that the Minnesota Timberwolves was going to, be something, do something.
Until they ran into the Nuggets.
Yeah, they pretty much got swept out the door. Dallas didn't even make the playoffs. I mean, I'm kind of because here's the thing.
I called what's happening, so
yeah. But let me say this. I mean, Dallas. I mean, you knew what you get yourself into when you traded for Kyrie Irving. So, I mean, and you knew that would come back to bite you on the backside, and well, that's what happened.
Same thing with Phoenix and the trading of Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm, yeah, Kevin Durant. I think it's pretty much safe to assume in Phoenix. I think he and Devin Booker. I think they're staying in Phoenix, meaning that I don't know whether Chris Paul's days are numbered, but
They said that they're quote unquote untouchable. I'm like, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
No one's untouchable. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Shifting gears, we're gonna head to the gridiron. We'll go ahead.
This was put on Your Name Trees video, but yep, John Romette got suspended.
That's expected because he keeps flashing around with like a Glock or something like that. Moving on. Yeah. What's going on in the gridiron?
Now, I gotta ask this question. I'm just simply going to ask, and I'm going to leave it alone. Who in the hell is running the Arizona Cardinals? What
happened this time?
I mean, well, DeAndre Hopkins is now a free agent.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I
heard about this, and I'm like, we get it. We know about his injuries and stuff, but this is what happens when you don't utilize him correctly. It's not his fault. It's your own fault.
Well, the thing of it is, it's so frustrating. I mean, any one of us would be better running the Arizona Cardinals, and we all could do it using the Brandon position. But the thing of it is, the frustrating thing is, who in Sanchez running this team? Who's Kyler Murray gonna throw to once he gets healthy? I mean, are the Cardinals really going to tank this upcoming season again?
It could happen. It could happen.
I mean, it's just completely frustrating what's going on in the NFL. First of all, number one, apparently the Commanders probably might need to change their name soon because they tried to get a trademark, but it got rejected.
They're talking about this on the Pat McAfee show, but Tom Brady is the rumor mill we talked about last week about Brady becoming a Raiders owner. It's now disappearing.
What do you mean?
Pat McAfee's now talking about it. He talked about his own show earlier today. He is rumored to be a Raiders owner / quarterback.
Oh, God.
No, I don't see that. Not especially.
No, I don't see that either. You're done.
It's like the SpongeBob people. Why do we have to take this person to a beating, old man?
Yeah, the frustrating thing is that what does that say for Jimmy G? You got Jimmy G over there.
Oh yeah, about that. He failed physical.
We know he just had surgery on his foot.
He failed physical.
Oh.
Jimmy Garoppolo failed physical.
That's a blow.
Mm-hmm.
And
because the Raiders need a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're having second thoughts about.
And his contract. This is from Pro Football Talk. His contract was dramatically reworked because of it.
Oh boy.
Boy, you hate to see it. But, hey, no NFL teams. That's saying that pretty much saying to themselves, hey, we're putting some heavy investment into these players, especially our quarterback, and we need our quarter. We're gonna put if want our quarterback to if our quarterback wants to be paid big money, he better stay healthy. So, now I can see the logic behind the Raiders doing that, but I bet you the Raiders were having Raiders essentially says, man, we should have kept Derek Carr. Should have kept him, but
But at the same time, though, Mark Davis, if you actually wanted to keep Derek Carr in the loop, stop switching the goddamn management around it.
that reminds me. Speaking of Derek Carr, apparently, John Gruden was in New Orleans.
What?
Oh.
Someone told
doing,
Jacob this.
Doing the practice of the Saints.
Uh-oh.
So we all told Jacob about this.
Well, I think
Nah, let's not. Let's make it a surprise for him.
What?
if he comes. But the thing of it is, I guess what John Gruden is doing, just kind of be like a spectator, just watching, observing. No, he's giving a little bit points of views to the offensive style.
I
Probably
think
telling them
Jacob
how
has
to
word to
use.
that. So
Probably might be telling them how to use Derek Carr, use him correctly. Especially now that Alvin Kamara probably might be suspended for the upcoming season.
Oh boy.
I mean that's just something to consider. So I pretty much bet he was on the just talking to the coaches. So now I know that we're going to stick to the field, but we're going to go to soccer because what happened was that apparently, and I just saw this story. Number one, our national team is going to need a new coach soon. Okay, let me see if I can get that story. Yeah, our national team's going to need a new coach soon because the coach of the soccer team quit.
And the funny part is the team disabled comments.
Oh, you're talking about the Galaxy. Now, what is going on with the Galaxy?
You said soccer.
I know, but what's going on with the Galaxy? Because someone just made a comment on Discord about the Galaxy disabling the comment section. So what's going on with the Galaxy?
Chris Clean and parting ways with Greg Granaway.
Let's see. Okay, I see. Now it says the LA Galaxy has parted ways with President Chris Klein. It was announced today by Dan Beckerman, President and CEO of AEG. LA Galaxy and Sporting Director Greg Bonney will continue to head all soccer operations while reporting directly to Beckerman. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, I like what's going on with the MLS because San Diego is getting the soccer team.
Yeah, through 2025, I believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Mm-hmm. They're getting.
Yeah, I hear Manny Machado's going to be on the offices on that one.
And the team's going to be playing at the Snapdragon Stadium. So,
interesting.
I think that's a very interesting pick. I mean, now the MLS is at 30 teams. We'll be at 30 teams in 2025. I mean, St. Louis is doing very well as an expansion team. So, that's saying something. There is an audience here. There is an audience for MLS, and it's nice to see that MLS is capitalizing on it. MLS is taking full advantage of it.
Carter, we got breaking news.
Uh-oh.
It's coming from base basketball. Bob Myers.
Oh, yeah.
The 11 seasons with the Golden State Warriors. He's out of here.
Yeah. The man who architected and built the Golden State Warriors into a powerhouse has resigned. Yeah, he's stepping away from the team. So, and I think that I know I saw they were discussing this on ESPN's Around the Horn.
Yeah.
And they were discussing who would face the guy. I think one of the panelists was thinking maybe they should let Steve Kerr run the whole show.
Oh,
Now, before we say anything, remember Steve Kerr. He did have some general manager experience. I mean, he was the general manager of the Phoenix Suns, many years ago.
yeah. And let's
So
not forget, back then he was a teammate of Michael Jordan back in Chicago.
yeah,
He knows the
absolutely.
ins and outs.
So I mean, we have seen what Steve Kerr could do.
And coaching experience.
How he helped build the Warriors into everyone's favorite pain in the neck, which they win championships almost nonstop to the point to where they can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah,
I
they
got the
did.
sound effects.
Anyway,
But the thing of it is, change comes, change happens. Magic just gotta roll with it. Now, onto the ice. We gotta get ourselves ready for the Stanley Cup Final.
Yes, sir.
It's the Florida Panthers taking on the Vegas Golden Knights.
Now,
Now.
let me say this real quick because there was a hockey game last night, and there was a hockey game last night. Get that off the screen, Cody. There was a hockey game last night, and it was Game 6 in Dallas between the Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars, and everybody was there except the Stars.
What?
6-0. 6-0 Vegas.
So apparently their Wi-Fi disconnected before the game even began.
No. They took a different bus. They took the Dallas Cowboys bus.
Huh.
Uh,
Weird.
Cody with the jokes. But I tell you
Are
what.
the Dallas Stars still them boys?
Get out, Hagen.
But
Yeah,
I tell you what.
you deserve a bullet.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I tell you guys what. It is going to be a busy time in South Florida. Because especially games 3 and
But wait a minute,
4.
Carter. Isn't Game 1 going to be in
Vegas.
T-Mobile? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
I actually know the schedule. I actually know the schedule for the 7 games. Game 1 and 2 are going to be in T-Mobile. Game 3 and 4 are going to be in the Panther Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
5 is going to be in T-Mobile. 6 is going to be in Panther Stadium. Then Game 7, if it ever gets to it, heading back to the Golden Kingdom of, I don't know, sadness, I guess.
The T-Mobile Arena.
Here's the thing.
It's all in the arena.
Because here's the thing. I said South Florida's going to be busy because, especially games 3 and 4 of the NBA Finals in Miami, and you got games 3 and 4 of the Stanley Cup Final over in Sunrise. So it's going to be a busy time down in Florida.
Hang on, I wouldn't be surprised if in the finals of the NHL we say this.
Well,
Oh God.
Okay, but seriously, put that away, Cody. It worked last week. It's not going to work tonight. But the thing of it is that the Florida Panthers, boy, what a run! They knock out the President's Trophy winners in the Boston Bruins. Then they beat the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then they bust out the boom and swept the Carolina Hurricanes right out the door. And then the Vegas Golden Knights.
They had a tough road.
Yeah,
They did.
I'm trying to make sure.
Firstly with the Kings.
Yes, with LA. No.
Mhm.
No. The Jets. First
Yeah,
the Jets. Then the Kraken, I believe.
No, not the Kraken.
It was.
Oilers.
Yeah.
Right. Jets, Oilers.
Edmonton, and now Dallas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think overall, though, gentlemen, one of these two teams is going to win the Stanley Cup for the first time in franchise history.
Yeah.
One of these two teams, because we all remember Vegas went to the Stanley Cup final in their first year.
They did in their inaugural season.
Mm-hmm. and when they lost to the Washington Capitals.
Yeah.
We also
By the
remember
way.
the Florida Panthers went to the Stanley Cup final back in 1996 when they got swept by the Colorado Avalanche. I think it was 96, 95 or 96. I'm not too sure, but overall though, this is gonna be a very interesting series. It's a toss up. I honestly think it's a toss up. But I think I could definitely see probably Vegas winning the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I'm personally saying Vegas at 6.
Hmm
I'm saying Panthers at 7.
For the
Nice.
underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going for the underdog. Anyway,
Oh my
but
God.
I think overall though, Cody, I mean, what do you think?
Ooh. Shit.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Ah, gotcha.
but seriously, Cody. Go ahead.
I got no. It's gonna be a legit toss-up. Who will get there first?
Hmm
But still, finals overtime, bitches.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
I mean, I think was it Jimmy Butler in the NBA who said anything is possible?
Yeah.
So I mean, anything can happen, and anything can happen in sports. I'm just putting it out there. Let's go ahead and go to the Field of Dreams, fellas.
Oh, how we got breaking news?
Go ahead.
It is again the Diamondback baseball versus missed payments. This time around, Diamond skips the Padres' rights fee payment.
Oh,
Tonight, however, will be the last Padres game on VWU Sports San Diego. MLB will produce and distribute tomorrow's Padres Marlins game.
Oof. Well, let me just we said about months ago. We pretty much seeing the handwriting on the wall. Regional sports networks, as we know, is coming to an end. Especially since pretty much everyone and their mama's cutting the cord, and nobody wants to pay over $100 for cable.
Nope. The payment for the Padres, for the Diamonds, will make it up to $60 million a year.
Oof. Well, I know.
At what cost?
Well, I think here's the thing. Go ahead.
Well, at what cost? The Padres missed their payment 2 weeks.
Well, here's what the Padres are doing. The Padres they just go simply MLB's taking over, and since it's going to be that last game on Valley Sports San Diego.
Yep.
So tomorrow MLB's going to stream the game. They still going to use the same announcers, still have the same producers, still have the same directors. Just that they're going to take control instead of Valley Sports. And the thing of it is that, like I said before, regional sports networks are dying, if not dead at this point. That's how come AT&T is pulling the plug on their regional sports networks. Because if a company loses money long enough, they're going to cut the cord. They're going to say, okay, we tried everything.
Seems like no one cares.
No one's watching. We're losing money. This is over. So it's really unfortunate that this happened. But hey, well, I mean, what can you do? Let me also say this. Let me kind of bounce back a little bit. The WNBA season is underway, and
Ooh.
a couple of days ago, Friday, I was watching Ion Television, and to my surprise, they have started airing WNBA games every Friday.
What? That's another regional sports network.
That's not Ion Television, is not a regional sports network.
Here's the thing. Back in the day, UPN used to show XFL games.
Well, you were true. But I think the thing, like I said, now you got other companies stepping up saying, okay, well, hey, if Battery Sports is going to pay, we'll be glad to pay. We're putting on TV stations. We'll
The
air you
last
games
time
for you.
Ion Television posted anything that was sports related was Main Event. Do I have to say anything else?
Well, I don't think not too many
Anyways,
people would think WWE as a sport, but
Yeah, I wouldn't count. I wouldn't count. That's a whole different story. Now move on.
yeah.
anyways,
Now,
I was gonna bring up something as far as MLB is concerned.
go.
The Yankees, they got rid of Aaron Hicks because he was frustrating with his batting.
What?
No. Didn't you hear my reason? Both himself and the Yankees were frustrated with how he's batting right now. And get this, one of their divisional rivals, Baltimore, picked up Aaron Hicks because they have their star outfielder Cedric Mullins in the injured list.
Mm-hmm. Now, Anthony Bass is on the apology tour. Let me explain. Toronto Blue Jays reliever Anthony Bass issued a public apology one day after sharing a video on social media that endorses anti-LGBTQIA plus boycotts.
Oh my God!
Yikes.
Yeah, don't bother saying sorry. You're done.
Yeah, Bass shared a video on his Instagram stories Monday that called for viewers to boycott Target and Bud Light because of those companies' recent promotions of LGBTQIA plus pride campaigns.
The Bud Light one, I mean, that's like well known, and I've seen videos of people just like either just stealing the Bud Light and just smashing it to pieces, or just straight up boycotting it.
They're just dumb.
They're biggest. What can you do? Bass, who has since removed the video from his social media accounts, made a brief statement Tuesday, but did not take questions from reporters. Gee, I wonder why. He said, and I quote, "I recognized yesterday I made a post that was hurtful to the pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine. I am truly sorry for that," Bass said. "I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday. I apologize with them, and as of right now, I am using the Blue Jays resources to help use resources to better educate myself to make better decisions moving forward. The ballpark is for everybody. We include all fans at the ballpark. We want to welcome everybody. That is all I have to say." Well, okay then.
Well, ain't that just a bunch of hooey?
Well, that's what I'm looking for. Damage control. He's trying to do some damage control.
Yeah, don't. Just don't.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm not going to dwell on it too long because this is not a political podcast. This is a sports podcast, so
Exactly.
I'm not going to dwell on it. But what I will say is easy and simple. And I can't help but stress this enough. The eyes of the nation are upon you. You gotta be careful what you post on social media, because whatever you post on social media is going to come back to bite you on the backside. And
That is a given. The
the
internet is a cancer, and and not in a good way.
Yeah. So I mean, you hate to see it, but hey, don't get me wrong. We do have a freedom of speech in this country.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Rice.
Yeah, Thank you. What he said.
Yeah. You have the freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You just can't choose the consequences that comes with whatever word which you're saying. Just ask the Oakland A's announcer that was fired because he said the N-word right there on national television.
And here's another example of it of what we're talking about here. I don't know if you saw this or not, but during the 2020 season, the COVID season, or was it 2021? Either way, one of the two. No, it's 2020. Now I remember.
Yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah.
With no one in the stands.
Yeah, I hear a former Reds announcer caught saying some slurs
I remember Tree pretty much made that to a meme. He was apologizing, going on, then next thing for you know it, one of the Reds players hit a home run, and so that makes it like a 4-0 game. But I do get what you're saying. You just gotta be careful what you say. I mean, that's
Exactly.
all there is to it. I mean, if you don't want, for it to come back to bite you on the backside, there's a saying: make your words short and sweet because you're going to have to eat them. I mean,
That is
that's all we
true.
got. That's all we got to say about that. Let's go ahead and get ready to run through some scores.
Yeah.
First and foremost, as I go to my school board, we do have a game already in progress in the bottom of the third.
Well,
the
heading to
final-
the fourth right. Well, heading to the fourth right now is back in formerly Comerica Park, as the Tigers lead 3-2 against the Texas Rangers,
Mhm.
and we got a manager's challenge on deck as in Lone Depot Field as the Marlins play host to the San Diego Padres up 1-0, bottom of the third.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the
This
last.
is
Right now, that is
loaded.
the last telecast for it's gonna be the last telecast for Base Sports San Diego. We got going on the top of the second. We got full count on our hands in Toronto. The Blue Jays are leading the Brewers 4-2, but we got a full count on
Top
top
of
of
the
the second
second, up
with
at
2 outs.
Rogers, up in the Sky Dome.
Yeah, I give you saying it's Rogers Center, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the Sky Dome. Totally understandable.
Speaking of the Orioles, they're playing host to Camden Yards to the Cleveland Guardians, and they're up 2-0 with bases loaded.
Yep. Ooh, that's gonna be. I think someone just. Yeah, I think someone just walked. Make that 3-0.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, someone just walked. We got going on in the top of the second right now. Yeah, we got going on the top of the second right now. We got the Reds and the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, Cincinnati at the Red Sox field down in Fenway Park in Boston.
Absolutely, that game's at the top of the second. Bottom of the second over in City.
Oh boy, we got a rivalry going on here as the Philadelphia Phillies going to Queens and City Field to play against the Mets.
Absolutely.
And then at top of the second, we got the Red Sox going up against the Reds.
We just mentioned that, Hagen.
I went and got dinner, okay? Piss off!
I told you, come for the sports, stay for the jokes. But we got some games coming up this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Rays and the Cubs coming up this evening.
Oh yeah.
And then in a couple seconds at 6:45, we got the Cardinals versus the Kansas City Royals.
Whoa! Slow down, because you're going to overjump us all. Cody,
I wasn't talking about the whole thing, so there's that.
Yeah. But Rays and Cubs, that's over at Wrigley Field.
When he mentioned that, because that's going to be in Busch Stadium in St. Louis between the Royals and the Cardinals.
Oh, boy, it's going to be the Show Me series. It's going to be a good one. Also, we got coming up, we got the later on this evening, we got the Nationals and the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah, playing at Dodger Stadium in L.A. And
how long it'll take before a fight breaks out again?
No, boy. Get a load of this. The Astros, Minute Maid Park, they're playing host to the Minnesota Twins. Coming up later. And speaking of LA, Guaranteed Rate Field, Angels is coming to town to play against the White Sox.
Oh shit! We got some baseball news. We have someone on General Hospital.
Oh boy.
Jesse Winker is headed to the 10-day injury list with a cervical strain.
Cervical strain.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. That's painful. We got coming up later on this evening. Rays travel out to the dump to go play against the Athletics. Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder now if they still have a live possum in the visitors' box.
I hope not.
No, I think they probably exterminated it.
Yeah.
Right now. We also got coming
We
up.
got an NL West showdown coming up as the Rockies go to Chase Field to play against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And then we got 3 more games that will taking up the 8:40, 10:40, 8:40, 8:45, and 9:10. So we got the Atlanta Braves taking on the Athletics.
Hagen, we just mentioned that too.
Yeah. We got the Yankees and the Mariners coming up.
Playing in T-Mobile Field in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Nestor Cortez is going to be the starting pitcher tonight.
Nasty Nestor.
Yep. That's interesting. And of course, we got the Pirates and the Giants. They're going to do battle at
Oracle Park in San Fran.
Mm-hmm. Now, sticking to baseball for a second. Now, I've been reading some reports about a possible. That's the situation going on in Milwaukee.
I'm seeing it right now.
And apparently, what's going on is that I think what's going on is that the Brewers are saying we need to make some necessary renovations to Miller Park. I know
What?
But the state is saying we don't have the money to pay for it.
We're broke.
I wouldn't necessarily say the word broke, but every time. So now that there's the rumor speculating that the Brewers could be moving out of Milwaukee when that lease is up.
Oh God.
That lease is up probably somewhere around 2027.
Well, right now they're leading the National League Central, so they better do something quick before 2027.
I think also another thing to consider, as we take a quick look at the standings real quick. But, Milwaukee, I wouldn't just up and move the team to a different location because unlike Oakland, American Family Field is really is in good shape. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the stadium. The stadium's in good shape.
I mean, I'll say this though, if it's something inside American Family Field or Miller Park that we don't know that is messed up, I mean, we get it.
I mean, it's totally understandable. I mean, just a head scratcher. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings real quick. We got in the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays are just pretty much having their way in that division.
Yeah, but you better look out because the Yankees are starting to surge up some victories here on a 3-game winning streak.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not that far behind. They're only 6 games behind Tampa. Also
2 games
are having a good
Baltimore.
season.
And
also, we got going on in the AL Comedy Central. Hey, Tree called it AL Comedy Central, not me. But Minnesota is leading that division by a couple of games.
But who would have thought Detroit is going to be one competing for the Central?
Well,
considering
considering
their losing record.
Yeah, I was about to say, Brandon, you did say like a couple of weeks ago that this is Miguel Cabrera's final season.
This is correct.
And so maybe the Tigers are saying to themselves, "Hey, what if we make it to the playoffs and give him one last chance at the World Series?" I mean, we know he wanted it before, but let's send him out a winner. So
I mean, Boston did it with Ortiz, so why the hell not?
Mm-hmm. Also, we got going on in the AL West, Texas. That's still surprising a lot of people and leading that division, but don't sleep on Houston. They're still there.
Yeah, and, last week we said if Texas is away, you all fucked.
No, we didn't say about Texas. We said Houston's going to be the one waking up. If any of the 3 teams do that, if you're Seattle, the Angels, or the Texas Rangers, you let Houston wake up, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Also, the Angels are right there. They're like 6 games behind, and Seattle's starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah.
Seems to me the only team that is just struggling like hell is Oakland.
They always struggle.
So man, that hurts. In the NL East, Atlanta's still leading that division, but Miami and the Mets, they are keeping close. Miami's on a 3-game winning streak, by the way.
And then in
Oh
the
yeah,
West,
and that's a bit of a surprise because ever since they had acquired Luis Arez, I mean, I know they got a core going on there, and it's like, what do you do?
and then in the NL West, the Dodgers are just like taking over this championship.
Well,
I wouldn't say they're taking over right now, Hagen. Arizona's creeping up behind them, just a game and a half behind.
And then the Giants are just like they're there, but they're just like 28 wins.
They haven't thrown in the towel yet, but the team that's a little bit disappointing so far is San Diego. I mean, they're sitting in 4th place in the NL West, and you gotta wonder what's going on here.
And then we got the Denver Rockies.
That's the Colorado Rockies.
Colorado.
But you have to wonder what's going on with San Diego. I mean, I'm pretty sure Fernando Tatis has to be back at this point.
He is. He is.
So, I mean, you had to ask the question, what's going on with San Diego? I mean, why are they struggling? They've lost 2 in a row. Why are they struggling? What's going on? In the NL Central.
I mean, who would expect this to happen? But I'm saying this right now. I think San Diego wanted us to think that so they can just explode.
Yeah, I think that's possible. That is very, very possible. And Brandon, as you brought up, Milwaukee is leading the NL Central by a couple of games over Pittsburgh. So,
and
the season is still young, and we still got a long way to go.
And we got the All-Star game coming up.
Now
MLB.
this happened yesterday.
Right.
But, White Sox where William Hendricks returned yesterday after cancer treatment.
Oh yeah, he was on remission after having that Hodgkin's cancer or some shit like that. But yeah, it's a good thing that he's out there.
Yeah.
And that leaves one thing. With everything that's going on, can Liam Hendricks help the White Sox compete as far as their pitching is concerned?
That's a very good question. Now, last Tuesday, oh God,
oh jeez,
last Tuesday, and this probably might make Jose want to go grab a barf bag, but man, last Tuesday was just awful in Tampa Bay. Last Tuesday when the Blue Jays and the Rays did battle. And it was just ugly, and I mean ugly. 20 to 1 was the final score a week ago. 20 to 1.
Was Miguel?
Yeah.
Got the barf bag on you?
No, I ran out because I already saw that score and I was disgusted.
What about ginger ale?
Ah, fuck.
Kind of game that makes you want to drink. But overall, though, we've been discussing it. Yeah, of course, we do have the All-Star game coming up in July.
In Seattle.
Yeah, at T-Mobile Park. So that's going to be very interesting to see. But thus far, throughout this season, we have seen a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Not too many people was expecting anything big or major or anything, but thus far it's going well. New York is beginning to pick up the pace a little bit, and the Yankees, both the Yankees and the Mets, are picking up the pace a little bit and trying to catch up with the division leaders. So that automatically tells you we still have a long way to go before we get to October. So
but
we do.
But there's one thing that will happen in the month of June: the Cecil Madonna's 2022 to 2023 NFL Awards.
Oh,
Yay! But moving on.
Yeah. And Before we close at the bar, anyone have any closing thoughts or anything as we get ready for the as we get ourselves ready for a very busy weekend? We got the NBA Finals starting on Thursday. We got the Stanley Cup Finals starting on Saturday. It's going to be very interesting as we get ready to head on down. As we get ready to head on down the stretch, and getting ready for what's going to be a jam-packed weekend. So, by
It's
the
gonna
way,
get crazy.
yeah. By the way, I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day yesterday.
I had to watch Game 7 yesterday.
I can
was
tell
you a
you
little
were
bit
drunk.
disappointed? Was you a little bit disappointed what happened, Cody?
Boston, why? What happened?
You were so hoping for.
No, Jose was hoping for Celtics to win.
Yeah, just like a dunk on Brandon, but that didn't happen.
Well, better luck next year.
NFL starts.
Well, folks, June 1st, which is about tomorrow, we'll start Game 1 of the NBA
June 1st is on
Finals.
Thursday, Cody.
Shit.
Ladies and
Jumped the
gentlemen,
gun a
Good
little
job.
too much.
we got Game 1
Have to
Thursday for
forget.
the NBA Finals. We got Game 1 Saturday for the Stanley Cup Finals. We
And
thank you so
then-
much for tuning in this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of stuff to cover. We covered it, and we got a lot more to talk about next week, next edition of our podcast. Hopefully by then, I'm gonna have some more jokes to tell, and probably next week Cody will be able to keep up with us all.
Hopefully, but that's gonna. Hopefully, but that ain't gonna happen. Knowing his slow ass.
Fuck you!
I swear, we put you in the race between you and the snail. I think the snail will win by a landslide. But thank you so much for tuning in to us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you back here next Tuesday for Brandon, for Jose, for Cody. We'll start saying thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until then, good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye. Keep up, you slow idiot.
Fuck you.